Hello Chocs and Chocettes, and everyone in between. Chocolo Roberto here for another video review. This time we have the Cadbury Dairy Milk Crispy Mint Cream. Yeah, just trying to see if you can see it all. So there we go. Yeah, so it's an Australian import, this one, essentially, from B&M. So yeah, they tend to do a few different Australian dairy milk or Cadbury imports. This being one of them, so very much excited for this one. Basically, the UK Cadbury has kind of really gone off the boil, I think, in the past few years. You know, they've just really streamlined themselves since they were taken over by Mondelez, and a lot of the range just went completely, and lots of the uniqueness. And they now just do lots of sort of milker equivalents. You know, the ones that sort of Milker do. They sort of just rebrand them as Cadbury with obviously dairy milk chocolate instead. You'd hope so anyway. But the Australian Cadbury still do lots of different things. They still do lots of the old products. Still do like Cadbury's Time Out, Dream, Top Deck. They do their Cadbury snack is different. It's a sort of segmented bar with 5 or 6 flavours in there. I think it depends on whether it's the big bar or the regular bar version. And this is another one, it's Crispy Mint Cream. Yeah, so I'm very excited about this. And I think they have Rather than Bourneville, they have Old Gold. It's called. That's it. So I've got a mint version of that to review as well, which again there isn't a Bourneville equivalent of that either. So. Yeah, and I think the products look very nice as well. The packaging looks really good. Yeah, very excited. So yeah, so before I forget, I have reviewed a few of the other Cadbury Australia products. So well, in this corner here, there'll be at some point, now for instance, there'll probably be a link to a place of all my other reviews. But towards the end of it, or at some point, I'll put a link to a place of my Cadbury reviews as well, so you can see the other Australian bars there. Maybe I'll even create a new playlist of just the Cadbury Australia bars as well. Yes, go check those out, and if you're in a position to do so, I do have a Patreon as well, so if you can, and please check that out as well. That'll be in this corner as well. Have a look at the levels there, and if you can, please become a patron. Okay, on with the review. Yes, here we go. So yeah, very excited about this one. And you can see on the back it's just got lots of bold text and stuff going on, and I just like the look of it. Yeah, nice on the side as well. Obviously there's some flourishes, but it's still a big bar. So off we go. It says Cocoa Life helps farmers get the most from their cocoa trees through environmentally friendly farming. And it says the equivalent of a glass and a half of full cream milk in every 200 grams of Cadbury Dairy Milk chocolate. Proudly made in Tasmania. So yeah, I see. It's definitely the Australian version. So that's the Cocoa Life bit, and that's the like the glass and a half or whatever it was of milk going in. And there we go. I think it says somewhere along there, proudly made in Tasmania. Yeah, just there. So there we go, very interesting. Yes, so yes, please store in cool, dry conditions, it says. It says something like, I think it says red cycle on it. Okay, so I can't give the calories here because the calories and stuff, in Australia they don't give you the kilocalories, they give you the kilojoules as well, so I don't know. Yeah, so I guess in Australia that's the thing. So I'll do a caption probably now, or if not already, or if I've not done already, or we'll do it later. We'll do it all sorts of times, giving you the actual nutritional information. I'll have to work it out using a converter, so yeah, so that should be there for you now. Yeah, so we can see there it's distributed by a place called SPK Limited. It's in Marple in Stockport. So yeah, so that's obviously they import them and they're distributing for B&M. So yeah, and you can see that 100% sustainable or sustained cocoa. For Cocoa Life, 100% sustainably sourced cocoa. It says. Yeah, it says dairy milk chocolate. It says dairy. Well, it's a bit of a. It says dairy milk chocolate with mint flavoured cream or creme and crispy mint pieces. Now, this might not be true, but my understanding is that whenever they spell creme, it's because it's not actually cream, and that's why they do it. I believe. I could be wrong, but I think that's why they do it. So there we go. So yeah, so dairy milk, the glass and a half, device and the colour purple are all trademarks used under licensing. So the colour is trademarked. So just notice actually, if you look very closely at this purple, you see there's lots of if you put it to the light, there's basically lots of pictures of like a sort of scroll with dairy and a scroll with milk on, and a glass and a half of milk pouring into a cube of chocolate. So I don't know if you can make that out. I don't know if you can see that. It's very hard to see after the light just at the right angle. I can't tell whether it is at the right angle for you there, but hopefully maybe you can pause the video or something at the right point, but you'll see all those images. And it's quite nice actually, so it's not just a flat purple, and it extends all the way to the back as well. I don't know if you can catch that. Yeah. Okay, well, looks very nice. Yeah, so what's the official description, if there is one? I think we've kind of given one, but no, what's the proper one? Yeah, it's got importers from Malaysia and Singapore on the back as well. Interesting. There was a guy, a chap in the comments who mentioned he wished he could get some products. He said he lived in, I think it was Malaysia or Singapore. It's Indonesia, I think it was. So hopefully you can get, I mean, that's not too far away from these places. So hopefully there's an importer that does import Cadbury's products. Fingers crossed to you. So yeah, maybe have a look. But yeah, don't know, it might be difficult. You might just missed out. But hopefully, you know, as I say, you think if they were going to do one of those markets, you know, being quite close, you know, do yours as well. So fingers crossed. Have a look, see if you can find out. Let me know. Okay, so got yeah, we believe that tasting good and doing good should go hand in hand, they say, apparently. And there's something here which is kind of covered by this import sticker, so I can take it off. Hopefully it doesn't collapse. Yes, it says here, Cadbury believes that sustainably sourced cocoa does good for farmers, their communities and our planet. Yeah, it's a bit of a funny hyphen there. It says does good and it's hyphen for farmers, their communities and our planet, but it looks like it does good for, you know. So yeah, there we go. Okay. Right. Yeah, and here's the official description: dairy milk, milk chocolate with mint flavoured creme or cream, and mint candy pieces. So there we go. Which is basically the same as the front, but it says dairy milk, milk chocolate with mint flavoured creme, cream, and crispy mint pieces. So rather than crispy mint pieces, it says mint candy pieces. So I like the way they have these different descriptions for the official one and this sort of like the sort of, you know, glorified one, you know, on the front to make it sound better. It's always nice to see the difference, I think. Okay, yeah, that's what the symbol is. That's what the picture is of on the purple that you can't quite see now, of course. This says dairy milk as well in the scroll. It doesn't. That's as well as that, but yeah. So I don't know, as I say, if you can see it, but it is there. Right, I think we should get into it. Let's give it open. Looks very nice. Hopefully it'll taste nice. Let's do it. Okay, everyone, so I'm just going to give this Cadbury's Dairy Milk Crispy and Cream, Australian version, well there isn't a UK version, an open. So just before I do, I'll just measure the flourishes. Let's have a look. So there are some flourishes here you can see on the top and the bottom. So yeah, so basically it's 20.8 centimetres. It is 20.8 centimetres. Let's give it an open. So it says, yes, open and reclose. I mean, well, you know, yeah, well, okay, so you can reclose it, but it's not an easy split. Oh, there you go, you can split it, yeah. Okay. Not too hot today in the UK, so it should be good chocolate review weather, but it's not a bit where I've been handling it, so yeah, bit of a shame. There's a strong mint smell coming from it. Yeah, very much so. And there you go. So it's lots of cubes of dairy milk. So I quite like this, the way it looks like this in Australian bars. You know, this get the classic look rather than go for all these sort of over extravagant, curvy, bubbly pieces. Remember when I reviewed the Vegemite one? They did a limited edition one, which was not pleasant. It was like this as well, from what I remember. There you go. Yeah, so it's 20.7 it was, wasn't it, with the flourishes? So what is it now? 17.2 basically, height. 8.5 across, pretty much. Yes, and the actual segment size, height of those segments, it's about 1.1 centimeters from top to bottom. Then from the sort of like the lowest point to the bottom of the bar, in between the segments, it's 0.8 centimeters. So there we go. So it's so it's an 8x4 bar. As I say, it was 21.7. Let's just check. So you know, yeah, just roughly check. Yeah, so 20.7 rather, 20.7 centimeters. So it was 20.7, and it's now 17.2. Yeah, so lost 3.5 centimeters there. So yeah. So not too bad actually, all in all. Yeah. Yeah, it's about a fifth again, isn't it? Something like that, I think. Yeah, 5, 10, 15. Yeah, 8, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. Yeah, maybe between a fifth and a sixth, so not too bad. Okay, so let's give it a bit of a snappage. Not in a bit, so you can see it's a solid, it's not like a liquid cream centre, you can see. Might not be too much of a million miles away from the sort of like the Irish Cadbury's mint crisp, I think they do, so probably very similar. Let's give it a cut down the middle of some of these segments. See if the mint goes all the way to the top. Does have a very much of a crunch there, yeah. So you can see there's a bit of a thick layer of milk chocolate there. I don't know if that's focused in or not, I hope it has. We can see there's like lighter white crunchy pieces there. They're huge pieces actually. So just move across a bit so hopefully you can see that. Yeah, you can see these white pieces there, so hopefully it's focused in. If you can see those, but there are some very big white crunchy pieces on the top. So quite thick chocolate as well. The chocolate there is laid up a bit, but quite goes into the dome quite a lot there. Yeah. I'll try cutting. Here's the other side as well. Well, yeah, I'll show you. I'll cut it again because that one might just do in a strange. Yeah, no, it seems on that side, at least in this bar, the chocolate, there's like a big chocolate block going up, so I think it's just an imperfection really. I think it should normally look like that, so interesting one. Yeah, I think it's just probably going to be the way all the way down on that one side, so let's try cutting it. Yes, well, it depends really. I think it's just meant to be in the centre, so you can see here this one again, that big chocolate sort of like middle there, but on this one it's more in between them, so I think it's just probably, let's move slightly to the left or the right a bit, I'm not sure. But I think that's quite good actually. I mean, it gives you a bit of a big thick chocolate taste if that's how it is, so yeah. Okay, well, I think the proof's in the pudding as they say, so yeah, let's give it a taste. It certainly looks nice, smells nice, love this mint smell. Yeah, can't really smell any chocolate as such, there's no dairy milk smell or anything, but which you might expect actually, because dairy milk does have a strong smell when you, at least in the UK, when you open it. So, but mint is a strong smell, so you know, could just be overpowering. But either way, let's see how it tastes. Let's do it. Okay, once again, give this Cadbury Dairy Milk Crispy Mint Cream a taste. From Australia, this one is, so it's not a UK bar. But yeah, available in B&M though, so you can get it in the UK. Give it a taste. So I've got some segments cut up and things, but we'll taste a couple of full segments here. Right, so give it a go. Excited for this one. Let's do it. Let's give it a taste. It's definitely lots of crunch in there. Wow. Doesn't taste like it's not like it's Rice Krispie pieces either. It's sort of like weird solid candy pieces as well. I mean, what does it say? And mint candy pieces. Yeah, they're like little white balls basically. As you can see here, I don't know if you can see that there. It's like that sort of thing going on. Not Rice Krispie pieces at all, which you'd probably normally expect. Maybe you can see in there what it actually looks like. So yeah, very unusual, very different, very crunchy, very like sugary, hard pieces really. Quite hard. I like basically, yeah, I'll say hard sugar pieces really. I used to quite like crispy pieces in my chocolate, but these ones I'm not sure I like. Just a bit too hard really, you know, they feel a bit too... Yeah, they just feel a bit too... I don't know, you feel like you should be careful when you're biting them. They don't damage your teeth or anything, but they... I don't know. I'm not a big fan of them. It's a bit like you're eating sort of hail almost, you know, they look like hailstones. And to be honest with you, it gives me the feeling of eating hailstones as well. I've not had hailstones by the way, but this is what I imagine it would be like. Yeah. Not a fan of this consistency at all. It's just too hard. It kind of feels like it gets in your teeth, and yeah, I don't know. I feel like I'm to bite, crunch a bit too hard in it for what the rest of the chocolate is. Quite soft other than that. I don't say they really particularly taste of mint either. The balls, they might do, but don't seem to. This is like it's the cream that tastes of mint. Got an individual one here. Yeah, doesn't seem to be any mint taste on them at all. And you could be able to say when you have a few of them at once, because the group clustered quite a lot together, it might come across with a mint taste, but it doesn't seem to be at all. It does say the mint candy pieces, but yeah, mint candy pieces, but they don't seem to be. Just they're very weak if they are. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of that. It's yeah. I was saying this bit here with the this bit here where I was saying about had the chocolate frontage. It is like a big thick piece of chocolate you can see going all the way through it, but that's probably an imperfection really. But it's quite soft in a sense. The mint parts, the mint cream is quite soft and it's not a massively strong mint taste. But it's minty enough. Well, the mint crisp is different. It's definitely different than the regular crispy pieces, but the bigger than, like, say, the sort of crispy candy pieces, say, a Matchmakers or something. They're just a bit too big, and there's too much of them. Seems to be not quite as much in some segments, like in this one here. It looks a lot less, but you can see this one here. There's loads. I just think they're a bit too thick for me. There's too many of them clustered together. I'll say like that one there. Yeah. I don't like the sensation of eating them at all. Yeah, it's not for me really. I think it's just they're too hard, and there's too many of them, and it just doesn't feel right. Just don't like the feel of eating them. They're too hard with the rest of the bars. The rest of it's quite soft and creamy and melty in the mouthy, and those bits are just too hard. So they don't really complement each other very well at all. I feel like they're not suited to it, If they're just a bit softer, I think it'd be okay, but yeah, I don't know. Yeah, not for me really, I don't think. It's a nice bar other than that. So it just starts sticking out a bit with the cream and the strength of the mint cream, But yeah, yeah, I just think that the texture and the hardness of those candied pieces is just too much. I just don't think it suits the bar. Really, I don't think. It's quite soft chocolate and a soft cream. The inside of it's quite nice. But I don't remember thinking this one had the Irish dairy milk with the crispy mint cream there, whatever it's called, the mint crisp or whatever. That was, I think, a bit more spot on. I think this one's just too, it could be that this one's just a rare occurrence where there's just too, a lot more sort of candy piece than there would otherwise be. But I don't think so. There seems to be, and even if there's not, even when there's a few of them, there's still too much. I think it's still a bit too hard. Yeah. It's better mint. I'd rather have Matchmakers than this. Basically, that does the job, but better. I mean, obviously it's not dairy milk chocolate, but I don't say you really particularly taste the dairy milk in this either. I think the Australian dairy milk isn't as good, as the UK one. I don't think it has it doesn't have the stronger taste. But it's not very thick either in this one anyway. So you can hear the balls coming out. It's like a shotgun cartridge or something. You know what I mean? It's yeah, it's just full of little pellets. No. Yeah, ball bearings or something. You know what I mean? It doesn't sit well with me at all. It doesn't really. You know, as I say, I just get pictures of eating hail or, I say, ball bearings or something. It's not. You know, you can hear them. You know what I mean? Yeah, and there's loads of them. These things. You know. Yeah, they bounce quite a lot as well. I don't know if you can see, but I mean, it's like you know, it bounced off the plate, bounced off 4 times and went off the plate. Yeah, so yeah, you know what I mean. No, no, I think a 2.5 out of 5 for me. This one, maybe a 2. No, I quite like it. 2.5. It's nice. It's just not. I just don't like the texture, and I think the mint's okay, but it's quite, you know, it's an okay mint. It's an okay bar, but the texture's what lets it down, I think. And I think I'd rather have that sort of mint crisp from I say Matchmakers than this. I don't think the dairy milk is particularly strong. I think it's quite thin as well. The chocolate's not very thick. Some places where it's thicker than others, of course. I think I've shown you before where there's a thick piece, but generally it's not. You can't really taste it. And I say the mint overpowers that taste, even if it, you know, anyway. And that's probably what it is. But you know, I don't think there's much of a taste there anyway for the Australian dairy milk. It certainly doesn't seem to taste of a strong Cadbury dairy milk that I'm used to anyway in the UK. Well, I say that might just be because of the mint overpowering it, but I'm not sure. I think there's also a bit of a. I think it's also not quite as strong a taste anyway. Or distinct flavour. So yeah, that's my opinion anyway, because I couldn't smell it even. You can smell the mint, but I would expect to at least be able to smell a bit of the dairy milk, or, you know, have the sensation of eating it, or, you know, having, you know, it being a bit different, but I can't. Yeah, so there we go. But yeah, it's mainly the texture for me. I say it just feels like I'm eating as a hail, or, you know, as, you know, I don't know, ball bearings or something. It's just not nice. It doesn't sit well with me at all. So yeah. But other than that, it's pretty average anyway. I think the cream is quite average. It's quite minty, and the chocolate's quite average as well, though. But yeah, the cream is quite average, quite minty, but just nothing special. You know what I mean? It's nothing exceptional at all. So yeah, a bit disappointed with this one, I think. So 2.5 out of 5. Okay, guys, well, let me know what you think if you have this one. If you're from Australia, if this is your favourite one, or what you think of Australian dairy milk, or, you know, if you've had the UK versions as well, how they compare. Let me know what you think. But for me, there definitely seems to be some difference, and it's not a stronger dairy milk taste at all, or smell even. The dairy milk has a very distinct smell in the UK. It's very distinct, and I know there's mint in here and mint taste, but it's such a strong smell and taste. I still expect it to come through even with this, to an extent anyway, and it doesn't. So just makes me wonder, really. And as I say, I've had the Cadbury's chocolate in Australia before, you know, in the Australian bars, time out and things like that. It's never quite tasted as good as the UK equivalents. So. But the top day was good. Enjoyed that. Okay, guys, well, let me know what you think, as I say. Subscribe, like my videos. Yeah, follow me on Twitter, Instagram if you can. Patreon also if you're in a position to do so. And I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching, guys. Take care. Bye for now. See ya.